Oh, hey.
What did I forget?
The cord. I've never seen
guys.
him run so fast out of the room.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pay for it too in my bag. This computer is way away from the Wi-Fi. So when they hooked everything up, I had to make a special cord that's what, 40, 50 feet long. And I just about hit start and I was like, wait a second, it's not plugged in. It wouldn't last long. So now it's plugged in and we're here. Hey guys, do a quick.
Hey everybody. Yeah, say hey to everybody.
Hey everybody. Like that?
Exactly like that.
Exactly like that. Hey Donna, Derek, Greg, Miss Clarence, Jack A, Captain Akron, Zippity Doodad, Chris, Eva and Dan, Brandy and Dave. How's everybody doing? It is crappy here. Super crappy.
Yeah, we've had a really bad stormy day today.
Really rainy. Shows you how bad the day it was. We were fixing sprinklers for the yard in the rain.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a choice. They had to get them fixed. Hey, look, it says Sunday Night Live. We're live.
Yeah. Because we had a nice neighbor
hey, Cynthia Steven.
Run over our...
Not Cynthia Steven, but two different names.
It could be one person.
Yeah.
Arjon's here too.
Hey, Arjon's.
A neighbor ran over our sprinkler.
And didn't say a word.
And didn't say a word and just left the broken sprinkler there. So we were fixing sprinklers today.
For whatever reason, you know, everybody's got your property lines. He cut over like a mower and a half over into where our sprinklers were and just tore both sprinklers out and didn't say a word. And the only reason we would have known, the other day we went to test the sprinklers and they shot straight up in there.
Yeah.
So
fun time.
That was our fun time. Luckily Drew came over and he helped me with it today.
Yeah. Hi Jim. Jim's here too.
Hey Junior from Houston, Texas. Cool.
And Donna. Hi Donna.
Hey Donna. Ooh, how's the weather where everybody? Hey Travis.
Oh, Travis is here.
How's the weather everywhere?
Cynthia's here.
Junior.
It was rude.
What was rude?
The sprinkler.
Oh, it was. But then he came out right after we finished and didn't say a word.
Yeah.
Started edging his yard. But he's like 70 years old, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Sue.
Glad everybody's come, said hi to said hi.
Said hi to who?
Us.
What do you mean? Everybody here?
Yeah, I'm just like out of it today.
She's
I don't
out of it.
I don't know what I'm saying today.
Yeah, we've been scrambling around today.
Oh, 102 in Houston?
Ooh, it's not 102 here. Right now it is 70 degrees.
But it feels like 100 with the humidity.
Yeah, we have our humidity over here is a little different from Orlando over on the coast. I know the other day we were at 100% and they were at 90.
Yeah, it's so humid in our garage. I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but our light goes in the garage won't turn on right away because it's so humid. It takes it a second to come on.
Is that Craig and Laura? I'm sorry if I'm missing any names. Diane, Sherry. As you can tell, can you tell? My eyes starting to water.
Why?
I don't know. I think yesterday when we were cutting the grass, I was cutting it before I tweaked my back and she finished the yard. Something flew in my eye and you know me, I rub it. So
don't touch it.
I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah, somebody said it was raining in Ireland, a lot of rain too.
It's supposed to rain in Ireland all the time though, right? Isn't that like Scotland? Isn't that what you expect?
I've never been, but that's on my list.
If Lauren and Craig's Flying Scots show up, we'll ask them since they were there.
Somebody else is from
Ireland. Somebody else is there? Who?
Yeah, I couldn't see it. Went too fast.
If
83 in Tampa, it should be warmer. It's usually warmer in Tampa than it is here.
Yeah. They're the West Coast, so extreme opposite. Jim.
Oh, you know what we forgot to say?
What?
Happy birthday to Donald Duck.
Happy birthday, Donald Duck.
85th.
I think you'd probably argue that he's probably younger.
He looks pretty young. He looks pretty good for 85.
Yeah. Still getting dressed up in different outfits every day, different parks, meeting and greeting.
What was the song we were listening to that he's always right?
Oh yeah, you had it on what is that? Is it Instagram? When you look in songs on Instagram when you're posting stuff, and if you look up Donald Duck, it had a bunch of cool songs.
Yeah, it was fun listening to all those songs.
Yeah, it was.
I like Donald. When we went to
Quack Quack.
well, actually at the DVC event, and we went to Chef Mickey's, he was the most interactive character we've had.
Oh, he was awesome. 67 and cloudy in Connecticut.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's really nice.
That's really nice. But yeah,
I can handle 70 degrees every day. That'd be nice.
Yeah. But he's so interactive.
I like how he looked in the 80s. He's still in his 80s. Greg? Marie?
He's 85.
Yeah, there's Christy saying Instagram song clips. They're awesome, aren't they?
Hi, Andrea.
Hey, Andrea. Hey, Chris, 68 in Minnesota.
Ooh, that's really nice
that's
too.
nice. Because and I know Barbara. I don't know if she's gonna go on here. Her and her family are at. I think they're still at the Poly. And she was. I seen one of her posts talking about how freaking hot it was.
It was hot. Like you don't.
If you're not used to this, it is.
It's hot.
Horrible.
It takes your breath away.
Yeah, it is.
I
straight
mean,
up horrible.
you sweat in places that you never sweated before.
Hey, Lilo, Andrea. But yeah, when it's first thing in the morning and you walk outside and you start sweating and you haven't done anything, it's bad.
Yeah.
So that's why, like for me, Lil, what are you doing? She likes bags. She likes Disney bags. She's sitting in the corner. Hey, Catherine, Karen. What's it like in England right now? There's somebody else because I didn't catch who was in England earlier.
Gregory's the only one that caught that. Maybe Cynthia did too.
Caught what?
What I said.
What'd you say?
When it's so hot, you sweat in places you've never sweated before. It's truth.
Oh yeah.
It's a true story.
Yeah. And like especially with my job being out oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I forgot to add some light to the situation.
Oh, I see the light.
We'll call it 2 shirt days because I'll bring a spare shirt to work to change into because just dripping wet. But now it's dry fit shirts. It's not as bad.
You know, my mom just told me.
What did your mom tell you?
So the storming's so bad here. Somebody was driving on 95 on a motorcycle and got
struck by lightning and killed.
Like how crazy
Have
is
you
that?
ever heard of somebody on a motorcycle struck by lightning?
No.
Period. Let alone sadly killed.
I don't know why he was riding when it's lightning so bad.
Well, in Florida, I don't know how it is in other places. It's probably the same. We get lightning out of the blue.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually have to be raining,
right,
or look like it's actually storming in your area to get struck by lightning.
We get heat lightning.
Well, heat lightning doesn't touch the ground.
No, but
lightning strikes can be out of the blue. That's why they call it out of the blue. Sounds good to Bob.
Weatherman Bob.
Hey, Ashley. Andrea, let's see, Miss Clarence.
Oh, they showed his helmet. Oh.
They showed his helmet? Oh.
Probably.
Did anybody see the what was this, yesterday?
Yesterday.
It actually happened in Holly Hill, which is right around Daytona Beach, but it ended in Flagler County where somebody carjacked a mail truck and went on they called it a chase, but let's be real, it's a low speed chase. And they actually threw stop sticks down. The guy lost control, hit a guardrail, and actually flipped the mail truck.
That's crazy.
I'd like to see the video because I've drove them on 95 before, and that's not something you want to do. Especially today with or yesterday with any kind of, we've had the storms in the area. Horrible. Yes, Sherry, happy birthday, Donald Duck. Her friend, Cynthia's friend's car was struck twice. That's crazy. We've seen it. We've seen
Christy
it close.
said, oh, Christy's dog's adorable.
The new one?
Yeah. I don't know if she's gotten him yet. I forget the name. I'm terrible names. I'm sorry.
And I've actually seen lightning strike, not close enough to where you could feel it. And I've seen water spouts off the ocean. And we've seen, hurricanes. We've been in, I don't know how many hurricanes.
Somebody's asking, how's the weather looking coming this week in Orlando? It's supposed to
rain every day.
I mean, but it is.
It doesn't rain all day.
It's Florida.
They move in,
right.
Like Travis could tell you, he's
here.
LOVs won't get out of their own way. Yeah, they won't.
Yeah.
Like it's funny. Somebody will call it to the post office and they'll say, our mail carrier was speeding through the neighborhood, and they're like,
Luna, that was the name. Sorry.
They really weren't speeding. It takes what?
Christy's new puppy's name's Luna on the 22nd.
Luna, that's a good name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm missing anything because, like, with my eye blurry, I should have doubled that.
Is that from Harry Potter, Luna?
Luna Lovegood.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a crazy dog.
Yeah. Might stay in the bathroom a lot.
Yeah. Might predict the future. What kind of dog?
This is a
Chiweenie.
Chiweenie.
No, they're asking Christy.
Oh, sorry.
Can they even see? Can you guys even see Nellie?
Yeah, somebody said hi to her. Christy said hi to her.
Yeah, she's a Chiweenie. Being in Orlando Wednesday, I think it's supposed to go.
It should be fine.
Hey, Laura, I think it's supposed to go through the weekend, maybe, or the weekend, or what did Drew say? Next Tuesday.
Yeah, just bring a poncho or an umbrella. You'll be fine.
Yeah, because we'll be down there in Jim's neck of the woods next weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to Busch Gardens next Saturday. Yeah. So we'll see last time we were down there, it rained too, didn't we, when we were in Sarasota?
Yeah, but it's Florida. It always rains, so
it's gonna rain. Just beware.
yeah.
It's gonna rain. Either have an umbrella or a poncho.
And don't wear your good shoes.
Yeah, if you got white shoes,
especially at Disney because it floods.
Like our white Mickey shoes, the Vans.
Like if we know it's gonna rain, we won't wear those.
Yeah, I won't wear them at all. We'll actually look and see. Well, has it been raining too? Because especially if you go to Magic Kingdom, that place floods worse than any other park.
Yep. Luna
hey, Samara. 24 more sleeps till her trip. That's awesome.
Mini Snowsher. Aw.
What are we down to our?
20 more sleeps.
What are we down to our countdown for Disneyland?
Oh, let's look and see.
Let's look. I'm excited. And then we're going to tell you about this. I think I told Travis about this already. I told Travis and Jackie.
68 days.
68 days.
So have you
ever
done something and then you're like, not regret it, but just like, I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do.
Carl's one of my favorite places in Florida, Tallahassee. Yeah. Tallahassee is beautiful.
Disney, woohoo.
Woohoo Disney. This is our, I'll let you explain it first because I'm okay with it. I am totally okay with this plan. She's not. So let's see what she says. You guys know I'm so excited for Mickey's Not So Scary. We leave on the 17th, Saturday at 6:30 in the morning. Hey,
First party is Friday the 16th.
Friday the 16th. And it goes from, what is it, 7 o'clock to midnight or 1?
Midnight.
Let's call it 1 because by the time you're getting out of there, it's 1 o'clock. Hey, Robert. Bobby need to wash your eye out.
Don't tell him anything about his eye. He'll touch it. Don't touch it.
Is this better? Will this help if I do that?
Put your glasses on.
If you've seen what I try looking through on these readers, it's...
So what we did is we actually got tickets for the 16th, which I am so excited about. I can't wait for it. So excited. And are you paying attention?
I'm reading what Carl said because I've seen Harmony of the Seas, and when somebody mentions a cruise, I'm right there.
Squirrel.
Is that better? How about I just look up in the glass the whole time? You don't see my eye. Is that better?
So we are going to Mickey's Not So Scary on the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
So when we went to Boston, we signed up for Marriott Rewards program, and it said if you stay 2 nights, you get a night free.
Night free.
So we're like, perfect.
Well, the way they have it written is 2 stays, and
right.
they define it. Okay, I'm sorry. This is what we do in all our videos.
Yeah, so it was perfect. So I was like, so we can use that stay for that night because it's a free night, so it's no big deal. So I'm called up trying to reserve a hotel room, and they're like, no, a 2-night stay means 2 individuals, different stays for 2 nights.
Yeah, so we didn't get it. Hey, so Frito, Altamont, that's close.
So we told it, that's very close.
Or is it, what did they call it?
Altamont.
They
spelled it wrong.
Alamonte.
Alamonte.
But they put it on the sign on I-4.
So,
okay, I'm sorry.
You got me off track.
I'll just sit here and rub my eye.
Don't rub your eye. So I misread, or it wasn't written clearly. So now we don't have a hotel stay.
Okay, but get this: the hotel stay we would have got back from the party after midnight. We have to be at our flight leaves at 6:30 in the morning.
So it'll be there 2 hours, which is 4:30.
Yes.
And you say travel time.
You have to be there early. Blah 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 blah. Basically, all you want to do, anyways, is shower.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be our plan. This is our plan right now. And tell me if it's crazy or not. I'm good with it. I'm totally good with it. She's not.
No, this is what he said.
This is what I said.
He said, well,
this was the first plan.
He's like, this is fine. We can go after the Mickey's Not So Scary and go to the airport and just wait and sleep. I was like,
we're going to close the park out, be like the last ones out of there at 1:30.
Right.
As late as we could leave.
It's Florida in August. We're going to be so sweaty.
Oh, it's going to be hot.
And you want us to sit in a plane and then get to Disneyland with not having showered. That's your plan.
I told you I would use the dude wipes.
Right? That's your plan.
The dude wipes. That was my plan.
Yeah.
That was my plan.
Yes. Sleep is overrated. So I'm not really worried about that part. I'm just worried about being sweaty and gross.
They'll be arriving Wednesday 12th through Wednesday 18th. Right. Weather. You're going to have good weather. You're just going to have some rain. That's all. You're still going to have good weather, right?
So Christy's agreeing with you. We can totally wipe down with the baby wipes.
See?
My idea was, hi, Dawn. I was saying we just come home
take a shower.
Take a shower and then go back.
No. Wait. Like when you were talking to your mom, I said, we'll come home. I'll shower you personally, so you can take a nap. I'll load up all the video for Mickey's Not So Scary, because I don't know if we're going to live stream that yet or not. Because we will do our normal live stream Sunday from Disneyland. That's what I'm excited about. That's a given. So then while you're doing that, you take a shower. I'll load everything up onto the laptop. You get out. I'll get in the shower. I'll get everything rendered and everything. So when we get on the plane or get to Orlando, I can edit the video. So we'll just have. We probably won't sleep. Who's going to sleep anyway when you get?
I mean, you don't.
You leave Disney World after midnight, 1 o'clock. You get home. You're flying out 6:30 the next morning. You have almost a 6-hour flight.
You don't usually sleep the night before a trip, anyways, because you're so excited, anyways.
In a pinch, you do what you have to do. Exactly.
Right.
I was thinking the hotel room. It was good if it was free, but paying for one. Hey, Chris. I think it was Chris's birthday recently, wasn't it? Happy birthday, Chris. If I missed it, if it's today or the other day, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I've been busy.
I agree with you, Steven. That sounds exhausting just talking about it.
It is exhausting. But on a normal night, I'm lucky if I sleep 6 hours.
I need a shower is what I'm saying, because it's going to be gross. I'm gonna
we will need sleep. Sleep on a plane.
We can sleep
See,
on a
Virginia,
plane.
thank you.
Yes.
I've never slept on a plane because I'm like,
we saw somebody that said you could stay at the Hyatt at the airport for like they do like half hours, but I couldn't find it when I went to their site. I might have to call them.
Yeah, we couldn't find it on there because we saw it on somebody's vlog too.
So that they didn't have to pay for a whole night. Yeah, Donna's with me. She'll feel yes.
Well, either way, we have to shower.
Yes.
We have to shower. We may get an hour or two nap.
We just hate to spend.
You can sleep on the ride over.
We just hate to spend money for a whole night for a hotel
for 2 hours or 3 hours.
Yeah, that we're not actually going to be sleeping. So.
Yeah. And plus, we thought of this.
Yeah.
Because we get a lot of candy at Mickey's Not So Scary.
Yeah.
We have to come up. Otherwise, what are we going to do with that candy? Bring it to California?
Our candy would melt in the car, and it would be too heavy to take with us.
We literally had. Where's that Disney bag? Let me see. The last Mickey's Not So Scary we went to. This is a small bag. We had the bigger bag with the handle, and it was full of candy.
Yeah.
So.
We actually don't eat all that candy. I have a work event, and we donate it to my work event.
Yeah.
We have on our work event, we have 1,000 people come through, so we do actually donate.
Camping out and using a river to wash is gross. Anything that doesn't involve an actual shower with nice warm water.
Christy, she's not helping out.
Junior says wishes to meet us at Vineland. We mostly do Vineland at Friday nights after around anywhere between 7 and 9 o'clock.
We have been lately, yeah.
Yeah. So that's when we're usually there.
I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We're still thinking about it.
That throws another thing into Friday.
I told my mom I told her about it, and she was very concerned. She's like, "No, you need to get a hotel.
Well, we could always stop at her house because she's closer.
Not that much closer.
It's a half hour.
I don't want to wake her up.
That should be all right. She can
it's like midnight, 1 o'clock. I don't want to wake her up.
But now that Junior says that about Vineland store, that was our plan to hit. This is a long day.
Carl, there's always a garden hose.
There's always a garden hose.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Disney have garden hoses?
I mean, they have a bathroom.
You just fall into one of the fountains.
They have like a handy.
If we bring a change of clothes to the. Yeah, but we're leaving. We do it as we leave. We fall into the fountain.
What are we supposed to do with our candy?
I accidentally had a piece of soap. Oh no.
Do we just rent a locker at
Disney?
Yeah,
that's the thing. We can't leave the candy in a car for a week. No. We just give it to kids when we leave and
pass it out.
Hopefully not get arrested.
They'll think we're like weirdos.
Yeah. So.
Stranger danger, handing out kids the candy.
They don't do. Somebody said you guys should do Disney World meet up with fans. I don't think they allow you to do that.
They frown upon it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can say I'm going to be, we're going to be at Busch Gardens next Saturday and we're going to be at Magic Kingdom next Sunday. That's all we can say. If somebody's going to be there, festival wipes. Somebody asked what dude wipes are a thing. You have them somewhere, don't you?
I don't know where they are.
Somebody dropped them off, but it said for
No,
you can clean dude places.
In Walmart.
It actually says it on it, dude
In
places.
Walmart, there's a machine. Every week they change it out where you get a free sample of something, and that's where we got it from.
Is that where we got the dude wipes? Okay,
but
I thought you got them at work.
But the funny thing is, like, he sticks it in my purse as we're shopping.
Give it out at the airport, Craig said. Can we?
Here you go, candy. But I find strange things in my purse from the free samples you get. But the dude wipes.
Oh yeah. What's funny is we go to Walmart, and I'll go over, and I'll show them right here. It's this easy.
I'm gonna get my purse right.
She'll get a purse. So they got the Freos. Does anybody have the Freos in their Walmarts? So she's like going to look at chicken or whatever for what we're getting for the week. I stick it in the machine. I look what comes out. I throw it in her purse. By the time we leave, I forget. I completely forget. So she's probably got a few things in there right now.
I probably have 2 things in my purse. Let's see. First,
I'm gonna guess you have Tabasco. This was today. This is today. There's a hint of sea salt, just a hint though, so you don't get,
And then this little thing of Tabasco sauce, just in case.
Is that it?
That's all I have right now. I took the dude wipes out.
The dude wipes are out. But it's funny because on them they say to wash your dude places.
It says to wash your dude faces. But it says to wash it in order. They say wash your face first, then your body, and your dude places. It says to do it in that order.
Like somebody's gonna go, I should start low and work high.
I don't know. It's funny.
Oh, and speaking of shopping today, who has seen these? These are chocolate stuffed marshmallows.
Ooh.
That's why I have a drink here, because many yeah, that's one of the places you don't expect to. Hey, Lucky Minute, you don't expect to want to sweat either.
They do need step-by-step instructions. Especially teenage boys.
If you see it in an instruction on something, it's because somebody's done it.
It's because somebody's done it wrong, and they have to.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, have to cover themselves. I could have opened this for you.
I just opened it.
I saw.
Oh, smell that! That's like chocolate coming out of there.
I don't know if that smelled like chocolate.
That is a heavy marshmallow. No, you're gonna try one. Idiot's Guide to Dude Wipe. Feel this. It feels like the It feels like the marshmallow has a baby in it.
Oh, that feels gross. Oh.
All right, hold on. Oh, that looks gross.
That looks so gross.
All right, guys. Chocolate-filled marshmallow. I mean, I was expecting like liquid chocolate. Yeah, they're perfect for s'mores. That's what they. Is it okay?
It tastes like that chocolate cereal. What is it?
Count Chocula?
Yep. Cocoa Puffs.
Why'd you say yep then?
I don't know, because it just came to me. Cocoa Puffs. That's what
I would have to say these would be 10 times better.
It does look terrible.
These would be 10 times better if you see the chocolate. It almost.
See, Marie agrees to us to go home for the shower. Yeah.
See, she was expecting it to be more liquidy too. I bet you it says perfect. Oh wait, we're talking about step-by-step guide for dude wipes. Light your marshmallow. Put it on the cracker. Heat it up, and then you can bite it and it'll look like that. But I guess we didn't read the directions, so we ate them like an idiot. An idiot's guide to marshmallows.
Yeah.
But these were $4 for this little bag.
What? They're $4?
$4. And on top of that, we did get some s'mores Oreos. They were pretty good. See, Craig bought them too. We bought them too, and me and Drew were just sitting here talking, and we were just eating them back and forth.
The s'mores Oreos are really good.
But these aren't bad. I would say, hey Don, I would say these are probably 10 times better. Heated up with graham crackers.
I would say so. Like.
Yeah, because now it's getting liquidy in my mouth.
Like.
But who knew there would be food reviews tonight? I did because I bought them.
Put them in the microwave.
Put them in a who did you ever do that as a kid? Take all the marshmallows, put them on a plate, and heat them up in the microwave, and they all expand.
No.
And then they shrink, and they're even worse.
No.
No. Who else heated? Hey Barbara, Hello and goodbye, leaving Disney in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
have fun.
We tried. We had a really busy week, and for me, wash it down with the Tabasco.
Oh.
I've never honestly, unless it's been cooked in something, I've never tasted Tabasco.
This is like one little drop of Tabasco. Like, it is a little cute little bottle though.
Mm-hmm.
But I find like interesting stuff in my purse.
Always the best food reviews when they're just
Hopefully
like.
we'll get to see Barbara soon. I hope.
Yeah, they're leaving tomorrow.
I know. Hopefully we'll get to see them.
I had a horrible week at work because of my back, and it was the first time that wasn't Christmas time that I was actually physically exhausted every day. And then cutting the grass yesterday, I tweaked my back. Travis has showered too after riding the bus. Yeah, he had a heck of a night last night leaving Hoop-de-Doo.
Oh yeah.
Because that was hopefully our plan was we were going to go and swing by and meet Barbara and her family, and then maybe go to Trails End or Hoop-de-Doo.
Yeah.
And meet up with Travis.
I know.
And I spent most of the day either in bed or on the couch because of my back. So
I was using BioFreeze on him. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but he's like, I can't feel it. So I just kept adding it and adding it. And eventually, did it get warm? It got warm when I was on the riding mower, but that was, what are you, shed? Millie's hair all over me. It's storming here, so I just gave her a bath too. Yeah, and if anybody knows what dogs, when it's storming, they get that. Excuse me, that burp was sponsored by D&G. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. But what were we talking about? I want to see. I want to see what marshmallows eyes. He wants to see you with marshmallow eyes. Do you want them behind the glasses or in front of the glasses? Just don't touch your eye because I don't want to hear it if you get something in your eyes. This is powdered chocolate, so Jim, is that who wanted it? Yes, Jim. I'm coming for you, Jim. Oh wait, you really want it? Oh, no, that's gross. They feel so gross. These feel nasty. Feels like something. Oh, did you see it drop out? Something hot, like. Is that better, Jim? Yes. It feels. Don't eat that. It feels like something went stale inside the. But yeah, you can see it though. It's like, you know what it's like? It's almost like dog food. I was gonna think like some kind of baking type chocolate. No, like, it doesn't even look like that. But then I realized I didn't know where I was going with. You know what it looks like? It kind of looks like cookie dough. Yeah. Like drier cookie dough. No. I hope it didn't touch your eyeball. We'll know in a minute. I'm gonna wash it down with some. Oh, that was dry. Yeah, it's gross. Yeah, please don't eat those unless they're hot or heated or. It does look like dog food. I think it looks more like, kind of look like that chocolate cookie from Arby's, if you kind of crumbled it up. No. That triple chunk? No. Triple chunk. Triple chocolate chunk? Not even close to it. It's not, I'm going to tell you right now, I like marshmallows. So I think the vote is in. You know what that'd be good in? Hot chocolate. Oh, now see, that would be good. That would be perfect. Now, if you can put this in hot chocolate and it melts in, see the chocolate coming out? That'd be perfect. Hey, Disney Nerd Herders. Hey, Isaac. Yes. Anybody else we missed? If we missed you, sorry. And know that there's a big hi coming from us, even if it's later that we see it. Yep. Yeah. I forgot where I was at because that s'more, thanks to Jim, was in my eye. The vote was in. Now cram your mouth full of Jim, no, it's not going to happen. Cram your mouth full of marshmallows like a squirrel collecting acorns for winter. Have you ever heard a squirrel like eating? You know what? When we go to Disneyland, I'm gonna buy a bag. I'm gonna bring a bag of these. I don't care how old they are if I buy them tomorrow. And me and Jim are gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna see who can put more marshmallows in our mouths. All right, let's see. Are you up for that, Jim? Yeah. Or if you swing by Busch Gardens this weekend, we'll do it this weekend. The Chubby Bunny Challenge. Does she call me Chubby? I don't know. Or is it the chubby cheeks? Like. Yeah, the chubby cheeks, like a squirrel. Like you get your cheeks like that. I'm showing you, Jim. I can hold a lot. Oh, Gregory wants to play. All right. Well, if we do it, we'll do it. We'll do some kind of contest. Yep, it's on. Who wants to see us do some kind of contest? We'll even. Well, they won't be there Sunday. We won't be there Sunday, so we'll maybe have to go live during the week. Oh, when they're there.
And maybe do Disney marshmallows.
Disney
That's what it's called.
marshmallows.
LOL, the Chubby Bunny Challenge.
That's too many
I will definitely do
marshmallows.
that before I do that cinnamon
Cynthia,
challenge.
I'm very proud.
Ashley's so proud. Look at her. She's just like the beaming wife over here. You stick them in your mouth and say Chubby Bunny each time you put more in.
Oh, there we go.
All right. I guess you're going to see at least 3 people do a Chubby Bunny.
I don't know if Jim
It sounds worse.
Oh, he did agree to it, Deal.
He said it sounds worse by saying we're going to do a Chubby Bunny. We're just going to do a marshmallow challenge. How's that?
Okay.
Because that sounds like that's something that would come out during a Character Warehouse video.
Yes, it does. Yes.
And all you guys who watch our Character Warehouse videos, we are doing them a little different because there are personal shoppers, and we're trying to give them a little bit of help too.
Help them out.
Because we see it every week. We focus in on this or that. That's the name. We focus in on what's new and what's exciting to us, and we forget some people don't watch all our videos, or
Right.
may never watch our video before, and they're going there that week. So we're going to try doing that.
Yeah.
And it's amazing from day to day what kind of different things there
I
are.
know.
You know, Miss Clarence should know.
15?
She knows
Holy moly.
what
Tina's husband had 15 in his mouth.
marshmallows.
Oh.
Did they push them down first?
Like, that sounds like you could choke on that.
Like, if you want to beat somebody in a bread challenge, how much bread you can put in your mouth?
You gotta soak it in water.
No.
What?
You take the bread and you squeeze it down to where it's
Oh,
like
you get
that
all
big.
the air out of it.
Yeah, you just squeeze it down to where 3 pieces of bread look like that.
Oh, your system.
You can't squeeze these down. I'm just letting you know. If we use these, because when you squeeze, you're like, oh, it feels like it's ready to give.
Yeah. All right.
If I squeeze it hard enough, like it's gonna pop
gross.
out.
It's
Yeah,
gross.
it's gross.
It's gross.
Ooh, mini marshmallows. I think mini marshmallows. Could you choke on those a lot easier?
Yeah, because they might accidentally
Because I get crap going down the wrong pipe all the time.
like powdered sugar.
Yeah. Like if I eat if I have a beignet or anything,
It goes right down and immediately.
because don't breathe, don't, and then that's it. Oh. We like your old videos. You'll sit down there.
That's so nice.
We hopefully you see more of how we really are, because we really have changed. I used to edit out. We really have changed our videos.
I was like, we haven't changed.
Because I'd be like, nobody wants to hear me joke about.
Sometimes I feel like he can be sarcastic.
You've seen the eye rolls.
And I don't know if other people get his sarcasm. I'm used to it, so I don't even hear it anymore. And
I think she hears it, then the eyes automatically roll or side eye, and she doesn't even know it's happening.
Right.
You know. So, can we have a little bit more sunshine, please? Jim, it's gonna be hard to give some sunshine when you're going down in defeat with marshmallows.
Uh-oh.
I'm just telling him that now.
He's talking smack already.
I love that though. Can we have a little bit more sunshine, please? That's how he should end his videos.
Yeah, that would be good.
But no, Jim's great. You'll hopefully soon you'll see some new designs that Jim's working on for me.
Oh, okay.
For their shirts.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
He's got nothing to do this summer because he's off this summer. So I said I'll give Jim something to do.
What kind of designs?
Yeah, I went over this with you.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
No, I didn't go over with it at all.
I was gonna say.
And Dan and Eva have great shirts too.
They do.
And was it? I went to him because he did a great job with D&G shirts.
Oh. Okay.
Remember he originally when there was that whole problem with the shirts.
That was
rating
hilarious.
backwards.
Hilarious.
He fixed it.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
But was
Hey Ivy, you're not super late. We're only halfway through at least.
Was the shirt actually he put it backwards?
Yeah, he
right?
made the shirts backwards so they.
So on camera.
Yeah, and then when they fixed it, the shirts were all backwards.
But
so to us, does it look backwards to your shirt? I don't know. I can't see it. Simply Southern.
Yeah.
Does it look backwards here? But it might not
I
look
don't know.
backwards to them. I don't know.
I can't even see my shirt. There's some type of bar
Hey
right
Kevin,
there.
our weekend was average because of my back.
I was actually very busy this weekend.
You did, but I felt like a bump on a log.
Doing house stuff, busy like that. And I went to my
Your
mom's, visit my mom. Yeah.
And I got something in my eye again, so I guess we should call it either Sunday with eye problems or Sunday without eye problems.
Talk about weird. I wanted to bring this up. Is Little Bo Peep? Has anybody seen pictures of Little Bo Peep?
Because we hear she looks better in person than in the pictures.
I don't know. Pictures, she looks pretty scary to me.
And who the heck Why didn't somebody tell us Keanu Reeves and then we're going to be at Hollywood
I don't know.
Studios?
I'd have been like a fangirl.
I would have attacked him like an assassin, like
Yeah.
John Wick, and see if he's really like that.
I know, we missed out on that.
That was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
watched Big Fat Pandas. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. But Little Bo Peep to me looks just, I don't know.
She looks creepy. There's no other way to say.
Like,
And they said they I just saw something I think I showed
like who
you. It
do they
said
test these?
the Imagineers or Pixar does a lot to make Little Bo Peep come to life. And I'm like, what?
But who tests these? I mean, like who do they say? They get a panel and who says, yeah, they look okay? Like they're like, no, that looks creepy.
Captain Acheron said it's better than the last bow.
Oh, okay.
She had a neck unlike Jessie. At least she had a neck.
Right.
Yeah, there. I guess it's.
I just
She
feel like
agrees. The pictures of Bo Peep, they do look scary.
because it feels like that's
Barbara
true.
said it too, yeah.
That's true. I mean, but you see her, you could tell she's like a person, arms.
Wait,
and then
if
she's got
it's
the
scary
plastic
to us,
face.
is it scary to
I
kids?
know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, if it's creepy to us,
Yeah.
I don't. Kids see everything so different.
I'll have to go look at her.
Yeah, who signed off on that?
Yes.
She a
Oh,
very
does she,
blank,
Travis?
dead
Yes.
stare. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what she looks like? She looks like, if you remember the older, and we can even go back maybe Toy Story 1-ish, how in the animation the eyes in the characters
They
were
didn't
just dead.
They don't blink or they didn't have any
They were
life in
just they
them.
didn't look like eyes. They just looked like, hey, you did everything good, but then it looked like a soulless, animation. That's what she is.
Yeah.
Soulless.
I'll have to see her in person, but I'm pretty
Soulless
sure.
except for the person inside of her.
Yeah, I'll have to see her in person.
Yeah. It is freaky looking, but like we said, we've only seen it in. Yeah, she was just a doll. Doll. Can't even talk. Doll.
Yeah.
But she is a character now.
Yeah.
Is she bigger than Woody in the movies?
She plays a big part in this one.
No, I don't mean bigger than Woody as a star. I mean is
taller?
How's she compared to Woody in size in the actual movies?
And I think they're the same size. I think
Because
sure.
in the meet and greet, she's CC, she's a lot smaller. Like the pictures I've seen, it's like here's Woody and here's her.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I was thinking she was, like you said, probably the same size. Maybe I don't know.
We haven't been there in a while. We need to go.
I know. I wouldn't buy a toy like her for my granddaughters. Does Bob usually wear contact? No, I don't wear glasses or anything. It's
These are just readers.
These are readers, and I have it
Cheaters.
because if you can see my eyes irritated.
Don't do that. That's gross. Don't do that.
And I'm just keeping it because she's got a fan on her,
Oh, I'll turn
and
it
it's
up.
blowing right
I'm
in my
like a
eye.
diva. No,
She's
it's
like-
because you're
She
so,
said, "We're going on tonight. My hair is going to be blowing in the wind.
No, it's because
and
if you could feel him like
I'm going
right
to give you
now,
side eye like Beyonce.
he has like this heat. Like you're so hot.
I'm a radiator.
Yes. You have like so much heat coming off you and you make me hot.
It's like when Kylie, when she was younger and all that, whenever they were cold, they'd just be like,
They lay on him
lay on me.
because he has so much heat.
And that's why Nellie lays on me too, because
Yeah.
she likes the heat.
Yeah. Stop touching it.
What?
Your
Well,
eye.
I was reading.
I know. I turned.
I
the
love
fan-
Ashley's hair.
I
hair
turned
goals.
the fan off.
You can blow it up into your hair. It'd be cool.
No.
Free Oakland. I like Scottish songs. You like Scottish songs?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Somebody asked if we listen to Free Oakland.
I don't know what it is.
Send a link to it later.
Oh yeah.
I will listen to it.
Yeah.
I like music. Everybody knows what the music I like. It's just all I seen was stop touching it.
Yeah, he definitely is 1,000 degrees.
Yeah, which was really weird because last year it's not been almost a year
Yeah.
since I had my minor heart incident.
Yeah.
And when they first put me on blood thinners, she freaked out because
Because he was like
cold like an ice cube.
like his hands felt like old man hands.
How do you know how old man hands feel?
I'm just saying, like they were cold and it just wasn't you. It just didn't feel like you.
So if you're old, she says you have cold hands.
Like I'm talking about, like
No, it was. I was actually cold. I was actually because like normally I'll sleep without anything covering me or anything because I'm all. I could, like I told her, I said I'd be happy if it was 68 degrees in the house all the time when I slept. But after I got on the blood thinners and after we got it with the insurance because otherwise they were like what $700 a month.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Till they found the right whatever. But I was so cold. Remember when I was just.
Know.
And then since probably like stop touching it. That probably lasted like a week or two. He's talking to you. Stop touching it.
No, he's not talking to me.
It's all about the
Yeah, old man hands.
old man
That's
hands.
icy death.
Feeling icy.
That's what it felt like.
It was weird because I was like I was cold.
Yeah, it was creepy. But I'm glad you're doing.
I'm doing all right.
How old is old? I'm talking like 80s, 90s.
She's talking like Carl from Up, right?
like older than that.
Like him.
Yeah.
Is that his name, Carl?
Yes.
Because I damn sure didn't want to get it wrong live.
Yeah.
Some people, you know, we do joke a lot, and we do like if you want to be let in on a joke, like some people know my Star Wars joke where I'm never gonna say the one character's name right.
You said it. You said it in the character warehouse.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did it get out live? I am only 29.
Yeah.
That's my waist.
All right.
And that's actually my inseam.
All right, Pinocchio.
That is my inseam for my jeans.
I know.
29 because I'm the reverse T-Rex. I got short legs with long
Short
arms.
legs. Yeah, you got short legs. You're just all over the place tonight.
Like, no, it's funny. Your waist is higher than mine, but I'm taller than you.
Just by a little bit.
By enough, because it counts. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but that's how we are usually. Because how am I normally? We'll be talking about something, and you'd be like,
I don't know what you're
"What
talking
the heck
about."
is he talking about?"
That's what I always say.
Rainwater.
I always say, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I might see how old is old. See, we already read that.
Yeah.
When you said it in my head.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Ivy. When she said that.
Christy, not to us.
What?
Christy's channel.
Oh, I was like, what?
Sorry.
Ivy unsubscribe to subscribe again? That's cool. When she said it in my head, I was thinking Carl from Up. That's what I think of.
Yeah, but no, it's like older than that.
Older than Carl from Up?
Yes. Like my grandma, 92.
Carl could be 97.
I don't think he's that old.
Does it say how old he is in the movie?
I don't know, but it's sad to think about, so I don't want to think about it.
Check out our moderators. Our moderators are really cool. You know, if you see anybody in the blue, that's our moderators. See what I did there, moderators? Thank you. See, it's stuff like that. She'll like I would read something out loud, and then she'd be like, "Oh, you read it out loud," and I wouldn't realize I did it. So
the mods on any live stream are the most, I'd say, important, because sometimes there's people in here with not good intentions, and they
it's not really that they want they do have bad intentions, but they just want to be funny.
Right.
They want people to notice stuff like that, which is fine.
Yeah.
If it's that type of channel, but when you're dealing with people who may have kids watching and stuff like that, you don't.
It's different.
That's why you have good mods.
We're all for having fun, but just in good humor, because there could be kids watching,
and that's where I think my humor comes in our warehouse videos, because
it catches me off guard.
I call it Disney. I call it Disney humor because Disney puts in the jokes for the parents.
They do that. They do put in jokes for parents.
And if I say something like it's all about the D, the kid would be Disney, and you know it's about something different.
It's about Disney.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah. Hey, John. I feel like I'm looking at her all night. Stand by everybody was all over the place because he's experiencing sugar rush.
Is that what you want?
That's what it is, Jim. Should I go take some metformin?
See, I love Jim and I love D&G's live streams because they're very formatted, and I like that. Bob, not so much. Like, I was like, do you have any topics for tonight?
I did.
He's like, no.
I said I have one topic. That was it. She actually started to write some down. I don't know.
No, Disney nerd. That was the best. Not like comments like that. That was a good comment. That was a funny comment.
Oh yeah, that's
fine.
We're talking bad language.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Like super inappropriate jokes.
Yeah, yours was fine. It was funny. Yeah. I
don't even want to say the type of inappropriate jokes that was mentioned, because that's inappropriate.
Right.
But if you can think of something that you wouldn't say to anybody, anyways, that's it. But it's really good, because that was really good, because I have a lot of stuff blocked that you can't. Yeah. And that's the first time something like that got through.
I didn't see it.
Because I would never even.
Hey, girl. Aw,
Cape Coral.
CC.
Ooh, that should be
That's
nice.
really
down there.
close to Sarasota.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Because I was thinking Miami.
No, it's by Sarasota.
Ah, looks like I have to go back to school. Hey, Marcel.
I was gonna
Marcella.
say, yeah. Also, Brandy and Dave have.
Thanks for helping me learn Portuguese.
Yes, they have a really good live streams too. They do live streams as well, so check them out as well.
If you want to learn how to do hashtags, pay attention to Dave.
He does good hashtags.
No, I don't know if they're good, but like if you said old man hands, he would have said hashtag old man hands.
Oh.
So he shows you how to do
I
it.
got you now.
He shows you how to do it. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
You can do a slow motion delay thing on the comments. Yeah, but
well, it's different when you're in the parks. Dawn said hers are all
oh, your
over
phone
the
died.
place.
Sorry, RVing.
Aw. Dawn says that hers are all over. Ours are all over in the park, but I'm saying like when you're at home.
Yes, we've been married 15 years.
Oh, not me.
What? Oh, she's single though.
I was cleaning earlier, so I was giving the dogs a bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not. I was answering comments, I think.
Hashtags.
Hashtags. See, Marcella, she'll comment on our videos, and then I'll look at Portuguese and answer them, and it's pretty cool.
That is so cool.
It's really neat.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there and like before I type it back in. Well, I don't type it. I copy and paste it. But I'll sit there and try to remember it, so in case it comes up.
Do you remember it?
Not at all.
Well, I don't know.
I remember some of them.
You have a pretty good memory.
I'd have to see 3 hours away. Yeah, we'd go to Sarasota all the time for your. That's
where my grandmother. I was born in Sarasota. They were saying it's close.
I was born in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm an asshole.
And I'm a Floridian. Not too many. There's not a lot of Floridians.
Well, if you're born in another state, how much of your life do you have to live in Florida to be a Floridian? Are you automatically never Floridian if you weren't born there?
Exactly.
Like if you were, like my younger brother was conceived in Massachusetts.
But he's born in Florida.
He's born in Florida.
He's a Floridian. He's born in Florida.
Yeah, but I'm saying, say he was born there and then they drove down. Say he was born before we moved. Like right before we moved.
He wouldn't be a Floridian.
Even though he would have lived 35 years here.
That's how I think.
I don't know. I like mine better.
You think so?
Yep. Born in Clarksdale. Blues is in my blood. I love blues music.
Family in Venice. It's nice in Venice.
Venice where?
Somebody said they
Italy?
No, by Sarasota.
God, Bob, shut up.
You drive right by it. You've seen it before. We've been there before.
Have we?
Yes.
Oh. Well, just to show you, like we were talking the other day.
Oh, John's all the way from
UK?
Wales and UK.
Oh man, it's. See, that's a funny joke.
That's a funny joke. Yes.
Especially if you know that.
You might be a Floridian if.
Yeah. See, Jim, that was funny.
No, Jim's doing his job.
Jim's doing his job, but it was funny. But if it would have got more funnier than that, like where the men are men and sheep are sheep.
It could be about where you're born. I don't know.
It could be. It might not be.
Do you consider yourself a Floridian?
I consider myself Floridian. Even though my mom's been down here for 40 years and she still sounds like she's from Massachusetts.
I know.
And she was only 20s when she moved.
You were 3 when you moved here, so
4.
4?
Yeah.
So I think
so. I've been here 80 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, John, I thought that was funny, not rude. But that's what a moderator's job is to do. You know.
Yeah, we saw that about the Dole Whip cookies.
Yeah, we were just talking about
saying, yeah, Disneyland and Disney World sell alcohol-infused Dole Whip cookies.
See, if I was born in Scotland and moved to England, I'd probably say I was Scottish too.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about anything over there, but Scottish sounds cool.
Definitely Lucky Minute. The Keys is like a totally different area.
Key West is.
Yeah.
I love the Keys. We haven't been in a few years. We used to go every year to go lobstering, and it was fantastic. But then life changes, everything changes. But we haven't been in the Keys in a while, huh?
Yeah. Somebody asked Brandy asked, how do we do vlog at the Character Warehouse? It was crazy.
Pretty much. I'll show you exactly how. This is not the camera I use, but just like that.
No, we try to.
It's sometimes it's hard because people will actually.
They'll reach in front of you. And
here's the wall. Here we're looking, and they'll just walk right in front of you. There's literally no room, so a lot of it's stop and wait, and then if you're international, a lot of it's waiting on the music.
Yeah.
So you can get an area like I think Friday night at the Vineland the video was like 38 minutes long. Give or take 4 or 5 minutes, might have been out in the car, but we were in there an hour.
Yeah.
Over an hour.
And what I try to do is I try to look at the store to see like where nobody's at, and we go over there, and then that's where we start doing it, so we don't like interrupt anybody or we're not in anybody's way. But it always feels like people like follow us. Like you turn around and then there's always
we had a lady who was
having your phone conversation.
Which I don't know how her phone worked in her anyways, because when I called Stacy the other day I had to go outside to even get a signal. But she was planning fast passes and everything everywhere we walked.
Yeah.
Everywhere we walked.
Yeah.
And put in block words. Yeah, you block words are great.
Yes.
Christy.
The stuff that was all over the place drives me insane. Like I feel like I need to help them pick up the store.
Yeah, it's
because that's what people do. They'll get something, they'll hold on to it, and they'll set it back down. If I do it, I like put it back where I found it from. Like if I decided I didn't want it.
Well, just to give you an example how people are. The other day at work, I hit my CBU, put the mail in, pulling out, and I'm like, oh man, they're having a party at this house or whatever. There's all these cars lined up here. So a car pulled up, dropped people off. A lady steps out, like wipes her face with 2 like tissues or whatever, throws them on the ground.
Just throws them on the ground.
And she looks at me and starts walking away. So I beeped the horn, and I pointed at it. And then she just looked at me and like her son or whatever ran over and picked it up. She basically just threw it out in the street.
Threw trash out?
Yeah. I was like, come on.
Hey,
Traveling Spanky. Yeah. Sorry if we miss you and Brandy and everybody else and Kathy who's here. We always try to put the clothes back, and or if we see something on the ground and we don't know where it goes, we'll put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the other day, somebody ripped off the mask from the Black Panther costume.
Yeah.
And then somebody else was turning all the shirts around backwards.
I don't know what they were doing.
It's weird. I don't know. And just so you know, when we go to the warehouse, there's never a joke or anything planned. She never knows what I'm going to say because I don't even know what I'm going to say. And it's not like I'm sitting there thinking on it. It just pops. Oh, excuse me. That was sponsored by D&G, who's in the blue on the sides.
But we appreciate you guys watching.
We do appreciate it. It's amazing. Just search. I don't know what. Search anything on YouTube and see how many results there are for it, how many people there are for it, how many videos there are for it, and that you guys choose to watch us.
I know, and come here on your Sunday evening.
Hey, Lisa.
And talk with us. We really appreciate it.
I think I only watch a couple other Character Warehouse videos because
I thought it was.
I get mad if we go there and it's not there.
Yeah.
For one thing.
The ears.
And I talked to Liz because I talked to Liz about when we're doing and I said, hey, I'm going to start showing more because Liz is a personal shopper among other personal shoppers. One that we personally, Miss Clarence and these other ones, but we personally know Liz.
Yeah.
So I asked Liz, I said, hey, I'm going to show more. Is that okay? Because I don't know her actual shopping deal, if she's going to, if she only wants to sell what she shows or what.
Yeah,
but I said, I'll show everything because not everybody sees everything.
Right.
So that's, going forward, you're going to see more of the stores, and there might not be any talking or anything unless I see something funny and I'm going to comment on it. But that way you guys can, especially if you're coming down, because a lot of people are coming down, like Mr. Disney King the other day, he's like, hey, we're coming down, glad to watch your videos. So that's cool. And if we can help you out, that's even better.
Yeah. And I tried it because you were out of the store. It's really hard to try to hold the camera and get the price and talk at the same time.
You know how you do it?
What?
You get the price, then you film.
Well, you didn't tell me that part.
I didn't know you were doing it. Like, well, if she's not there or something, I'll stop and I'll look at the price, and I'll get the price for a bunch of them, so I know when I'm walking down.
Like we're in the parks, we have it on like a gimbal, but in the warehouse, we're just holding the actual camera, so it's a lot harder. I don't want to drop it.
Well, I don't know where the gimbal is. Oh, Drew was playing with it earlier, wasn't he?
He threw it.
Like sometimes, I used to use this in the parks. Oh,
so
it's still steady, but like walking, you're still. Some people film the same. I got lost. Yeah. But anyways, lately, and it's just me, because if I tend, like on this little session, if I tend to hold it like here, I'll hold it the same. But if I'm holding it in my hand, I'll tend to hold it a little better, closer. So what I'm doing now on a lot of our videos, I don't use anything but my hand. So that's why
Well,
it might be a little bit more
I mean,
shaky.
you use a camera too.
Yeah, I'm not filming it with my hand.
That's what you said.
She got me with that one. I did not see that one coming.
She wants you to go to a tad slower when you pan the wall.
Oh, I will. See, that's what we were talking.
Yeah.
How far do we live? We live as far away from Character Warehouses as we do Disney.
So it's like it takes
It's an hour. It's at least an hour.
If there's no traffic, it takes us an hour.
Well, coming home with no traffic, it takes us an hour.
Right.
And that's it. That's at 80 miles an hour almost the whole way on I-4.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, what I was gonna say is I only have the glasses on because of my eye. In case you're just joining us, because
did you just poke?
I just poked myself in the eye with it.
Nice.
I almost said the F word too.
Yeah.
So that would have been a first on the live stream. So now I really have to put the glasses on. If you take your camera, you even take your phone, and just hold it up like this, like the L on your forehead, and look around with your eyes, and then stop and look at the video.
It's just like we're in class. We're all supposed to be.
Well, I'm just saying it's not going to be the same as what you think it's going to be.
Right.
So, and that's something like when you're filming, you always have to remember. And she'll tell me all the time, slow down.
Slow it down. He tends to move really fast.
Yeah. It's a squirrel.
Yeah, he moves really fast. I think
we have a camera with anti-shake too.
Thank you, Andrea, for stopping.
And with Andrea's leaving.
Yep.
Have a good night. Have a great week too.
Thank you.
It does have a good anti-shake, but it also the more you put the anti-shake on it, I don't like the way the video comes out as much. So I don't have it on the highest anti-shake. I have it on the medium. So that's me.
So you just need to slow it down.
Yeah. See, you move too fast.
I want the purple jerseys.
Has the purple jersey been back in there?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
We were surprised with the one the other day.
Yeah.
We have 2 children, and Drew is going to be 20 next week.
I know, it's insane.
And Kylie's getting married in November.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're grown. They're both. Kylie just graduated. She just graduated, right?
August.
She graduates from UCF in August.
I know.
And she just got her first real job.
She showed a picture of her office,
her cubicle desk,
and I got a little teary eyed. I was just like,
yeah, it was
so
like,
sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna bawl like a baby once she gets married.
She's so grown up now.
Yeah, and
she's worked before, but it hasn't felt like
she worked at Publix since she was 15 or 16.
She's worked at Publix, but her first, big girl job, as she calls it.
She told me not to drink as much too tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you check out our Instagram, also check out our awesome new John's funny. We're old. We talked about how old I was on my birthday.
We are old. No, he's old.
Well, I'm 15 years older than her, as far as you guys know.
I'm 20, maybe 21.
29.
26 would be
whenever you go over 30, you stay at 29, right?
Oh, yeah. So you always say you're 29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I'm older than hopefully I'm older than I look. Can I say how old I am?
Yeah, if you want to. I
am this many. Did you figure that out?
No.
No. Next year will be my what is that?
It's a big birthday next year.
What is your 50th birthday? What is that? Besides your 50th birthday, is there like a 50-year thing? What they call it?
Over the hill?
No.
That's what they call it.
40 used to be over the hill. Yeah, I'm 49.
Yes, 49.
But what is it 50? Because I know when people are married, they had the gold and silver.
Somebody saw 29. You saw 29.
I saw 29. 48.
Yeah.
They're still guessing after I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just so I only do this once. Should I take my hat off so I can show I have hair?
You've seen it.
Oh, if you've seen our Harmony videos, you've seen me without a hat. So.
Oh, in the dining room?
In the dining room?
Yeah.
Because you're in the dining room, you got to take your hat off.
Yeah.
For dinner. For lunch, not so much. Dinner's more important than lunch. You know, I grew up with, if I probably had my hat on, my parents probably would have smacked me in the head.
John said you're half a century nearly. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I say.
No, 50 is not when the aches and pains start. They start way earlier. Because I tell you before, I'm not 50 yet, and I woke up with injuries from sleeping at night.
Yeah.
Like, how the heck does that happen? How do you injure yourself sleeping?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm 29.
She's 29.
No.
Sherry turns 50 in August. See, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And next year, we were going to do the Alaskan cruise next year, but
What does
we're
that
not doing
mean?
it. We're not doing it.
Who's going on the Alaskan cruise?
We were going to do the Alaskan cruise next year for my
Oh, for your
50th,
50th
but then
birthday.
we thought about it and we're going to do the Mardi Gras next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully they build it in time and gets out there.
Yeah.
More ideally, they'll build it in time just to get to ours being the first cruise.
Whose was it that we were watching? What was her name? I forget. I'm so bad with names.
For what?
That we were watching the carnival.
EEC?
Yeah. No. Out of Long Beach.
Oh, David and Aaron.
They looked like they had so.
Adventures of David and Aaron. What
so
the heck
much-
is Long Beach doing with that gangway?
But they looked like they had so much fun. Like,
Oh, they had a great time. And that was on the Carnival Inspiration.
it made me
Which,
smile. The
to
whole
us-
video made me smile because they were having so much fun.
Hutch is a tiny ship now.
Yeah.
Because that's like something that used to be here and they replaced it.
Yeah.
But that gangway, who sailed out of Long Beach? That gangway was like 7 miles long.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Thank you, Cece.
Thank you. What
Sue
it
says
basically is,
Alaska's
CC, is a
awesome.
lot of prescriptions.
Yeah.
That's what does it.
I'd like to do Alaskan too.
A lot of prescriptions for
We're
me.
gonna do Alaska cruise.
Yeah, we're going to do Alaska. We're thinking maybe the next year.
I just don't know when, right?
Because when you start getting older and you start getting your bucket list items, you're like, hey, wait, I don't have much time to finish these bucket list items. So you have to start.
Time.
Well, not if you have, like, say you have 20 bucket list items and you're going to do one a year. That's 20 years.
Right. That's true.
Let's be real. You already said old man hands. 20 years from now, it's going to be pretty close. Hopefully not. But is it weird when you're this age and you see somebody who's, say, like 6 or 7 years older and they look that age and you're like, I don't
whoa.
feel that.
Yeah, like, do I look like that?
Like, I saw something the other day and they said their age and I'm like, what? It's weird. It's weird because you're only as old as you feel, and I've never felt as old as I am.
Carl's bucket list is to get a bucket. Nate, you might want to get something.
End of the list. Yeah, that's a short list.
Yes.
I got a bucket to drink.
Chris is asking.
Tells me not to drink as much on the live stream.
Chris is asking if we're going to D23.
We will be at D23.
We are. We saw that they did all the announcements of all their, what are they called? Platforms.
Hold on. She saw it all. I haven't seen it yet.
Go to D23.
Oh, I want to be surprised.
It's like 3 major shows per day.
Well, we know the first one's going to be when they do the honors.
They do the honors. That's Friday.
For all the big names.
Saturday they're doing movies, and Friday or Sunday they're doing parks.
See, movies to me is a bigger deal than parks.
Yeah. Oh, Disney on Alaska on the Disney Wonder.
Yeah. We're going on the Friday day. D&G will be there. Jim will be there. We'll be there Friday and Saturday, and we got a 3-day ticket, and we can't go Sunday because of the way the flights were screwed up.
Yeah, I thought he meant Saturday.
Yeah, I think you mean Saturday too, because
Gregory's confusing me.
Gregory, have you been dilly-dillying? I'm gonna tell you right now, this is just
Lisa,
Pepsi Max.
Lisa, that is my bucket list too.
Every Disney park.
Yep. We're hoping to do.
Remember Diane when she was gonna go do the Diane that invited us to?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't know if she's still going to do it, but that was going to be what they were going to do. Their honeymoon was going to be going to every Disney park.
But we're hoping to like 20.
Hey, Dole Whip Dad. 2023
doing Tokyo.
Tokyo in 2023.
Because by then they're going to have all their construction done.
Yeah, we want to go when it's done.
Yeah.
Well, is construction ever really done at Disney?
No, it's not. No.
And then
Chris is asking if we're live streaming at Disneyland or D23. I don't know.
I don't know what we're gonna live stream.
We watched Adam's last year and his was hilarious.
Yeah, Adam was. It wasn't last year. It was the year before.
Oh yeah, every 2
That's
years.
what made us decide to go.
It was
one
funny,
of our reasons.
right?
And when we ran into Adam at Magic Kingdom, which somebody like that, they get bothered all the time and all that. I didn't want to bother him for, hey, be in our video or anything like that.
Right.
We were just talking, and we were talking about D23. He was talking about how exciting it was going to be.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about how he went into everybody's live stream.
Yeah.
Found everybody's live stream. And
like
when he was on the Diz's live stream, and he's in the back, and Craig saw him, and Craig just couldn't hold it in anymore.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Super funny. What were we talking about? So, live streaming there? We're definitely going to do a live stream Sunday night from Disneyland. We don't know. We've seen a lot of people live stream from there recently with the Galaxy's Edge, but we don't know what carriers they used unless we find out, and we don't know what we're going to live stream.
If we have a signal, that's right.
And if it works out, we will, and you guys will be the first ones to know because we'll post it. But we're going to be like kids at Christmas. It's going to be so new to us that we're going to be like those people that we see in Disney World. They're just like looking everywhere, and there's going to be stuff we're going to forget to do because we're going to be, maybe by midweek or something, we'll be like,
like ready for relax.
Ready for hey, let's go live today. Let's show. We're definitely going to spend as much time as we can in Galaxy's Edge.
Right.
And hopefully, the rumor is they're like done with Rise of the Resistance pretty much. Saying the rumors here they're done in Orlando too, pretty much with it. They're pretty much done with Galaxy's Edge. They could open at any time.
Yeah.
But they're waiting. Why?
We do feel lucky to live so close to Disney. Lisa's saying we do really.
Yeah, we do kind of take advantage of, what's not take advantage of, what's the phrase I'm looking for?
Well, it's kind of taking advantage.
And we don't realize how lucky we are. Maybe that's what it is. Because I've seen somebody comment on Instagram, I love your life or something. You're always at Disney and always at Character Warehouse. We're not. It looks like we are, but we have that luxury where we're able to go, and it seems like it.
Usually when we're at the parks,
because pretty much, unless there's a special event, Monday through Friday afternoon, we are not at the parks.
Yeah, we're working.
Yeah, So, but we use the benefit. Whenever we can get there, we get there.
Yeah.
And it stinks this weekend we weren't able to take advantage of it because
I think Travis is there more than we are.
I think Travis is there more. He was there like 10 days when he was off of work. When he took off for vacation. That was awesome.
But I'm grateful that we get to go as much as we do.
Yeah, it's amazing. And somebody asked about, because Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure is supposed to open, is it Friday? Wait.
Saturday.
No, it's the 13th. Is that Thursday?
Oh, that's a Thursday.
And supposedly, for Travis, it's a 2-hour ride.
Yeah.
I forgot he lived. For some reason, I was thinking Travis was closer because
I thought so too.
I think I was thinking that because he was at Disney, but then I forgot he was on vacation for 10 days.
Right.
But they're already having wear problems on Hagrid's ride.
Are they?
Yeah, there's a couple spots on it that they're finding wear that they shouldn't have anywhere, and they're talking about either having to already do a redesign on either the motorbikes or the track itself.
Oh wow!
So they're talking that when it opens, they may not be able to get as many rides per hour, so that's going to slow that down.
Oh wow, that's going to mean a really long line.
Yeah, and it's going to be bad this weekend. So we probably won't even hit it this weekend.
The only thing I don't like about Universal is the whole locker situation.
And they actually built an extra area for lockers for Hagrid's, because when you used to go on Dragon Challenge / Dueling Dragons, whatever you want to call it.
Big, yeah.
No, it was on the right. Now they built a whole one off before the entrance. Where we were standing there. So where you went into Dueling Dragons and Dragon Challenge, whatever it was, the last thing they called it. They had the lockers on the right before you went in. Now to the left by the Owlery.
There's more lockers?
They built a whole other locker section.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Which, you're in a motorbike. It looks like the sidecar could fit a bag right there, doesn't it? Or if you got a backpack, throw it on your back. You're on a motorcycle.
I don't think it works that way.
It should work that
way. They run out, I think the 22nd.
What? No, 24th. The 24th. So we're definitely going to Halloween Horror Nights. And we'll probably we haven't decided to renew yet because it's kind of almost like I'm mad. I'm kind of pissed off, and I'll say it that way, because they wouldn't honor the 6 months free because we couldn't renew it until our time was up. And they said, well, even though you're going to renew it, it's past the March, which that's where our 12 months, but we got 3 extra months from the last year, and they wouldn't honor it because they gave us three extra months. So if they come back and do that with the 6 extra months or 3 extra months, we'll probably do it, because we are going to go to Halloween Horror Nights. And if you're a pass holder, you can get in early and wait in the area. Yeah. Or if you have a ticket for that day, you can wait in the area. So that way, when they open it, you're getting in there before all the people do.
Sometimes they open it up like maybe
4 something.
No, they open
5 something.
No, they opened it up like
an hour.
15 minutes before.
15 minutes before they said they were going to open it.
Yeah.
And where you're at, you got to rush over, especially to get the Stranger Things, because we were like pretty much one time, 10th in line. By the time we got over to Stranger Things, and they tell you not to run, follow them, we were probably 150th in line because people are still going to run. They're still going to go over there.
Yeah.
And they even said, if you run, you're not going to let you in, but they didn't do that.
Yeah.
But we did when we did Halloween Horror Nights. Every day that we could get there early, we got there early to get in that queue so we can get on Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I was just happy that we got there and then you loved it.
Yeah.
And then we got to get Bryson over there I don't know if they have Killer Clowns from Outer Space this year.
Probably not.
But
they do those.
If they don't, I'm going to sneak in a clown mask because they're not on here. And if we can get somebody to wear it and walk up to them.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be here. But we really appreciate all the mods.
Hey, Holly.
Helping us out tonight.
Yeah, you guys did a great job.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And thank you for stopping in and spending your Sunday evening with us.
Yeah, we had a great time.
We appreciate that so much.
I would like to stay on and on and on, but the more I move and stuff, I'm like, Bob's in for some ibuprofen. No clown masks.
Yeah, clown masks are scary.
Oh, you know what? They do paint your faces there.
We went to Disney Nerd Herders asked, do we do the parks around the 4th? We didn't actually. No, last year.
Last year we did it. We were there and we shot the fireworks from the Grand Floridian
on the 3rd, but on the actual 4th of July, we just went to Magic Kingdom and we left. We didn't stay all day.
We didn't stay for the fireworks, but we went to the Grand Floridian and shot. We were live, right? Was that last year in the Grand Floridian, the fireworks?
No. Were we live?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I was on the cove at Grand Floridian.
Yeah. Get some rest.
Hey, Diane. Yeah. Because my working is tough, especially because I'll go to the chiropractor and the doctor and they'll say, we don't want you to do any of this movement, any of this movement. I was like, I'm a mailman. I deliver mail. That's all I do all day. It's all. And then I got today, hopefully it helps. I got, what are those called?
A compression sleeve.
Compression sleeve for my arm where the nerve affects and for my leg. So hopefully we're going to try that out tomorrow and see if they don't go dead.
Bye, Craig. Thank you for stopping.
Bye, Craig. Hope you have a great week and great night. Everybody have a great week. If we don't get to do it, I can't remember that far back. I'm too old. Brain. I read some comments that are. Sometimes you forget people in the chats have conversations too, because I know it's like that when I'm in the chats for other people's shows. But you're gonna take some meds and probably get some sleep. You're gonna rub some BioFreeze on my back and not feel it.
If you want me to, if you need me to.
Yeah, who has ever done like that stuff that's supposed to get hot and all that? For me, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's because you're like a heater already.
She tried the spray kind the last time, and then the only one it affected was the dog. She decided to walk over right as she sprayed it, and she got it. So that was sad. She didn't like it. Right now, they're both asleep. Oh, they're wake up now. So we thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us for. It's like icy hot, but it's stronger, right?
Mm-hmm.
BioFreeze.
Yeah.
But we appreciate it so much, and it's just humbling.
It is. Thank you. I mean, there's so many people out there to watch. We really do appreciate you guys taking your time to watch us.
We do. We really do.
And we like the feedback. Let us know if there's something we could be doing better. If there's something you want to.
Don't fall for it. It's only a back rub. It's a trap. Oh, she's on to me.
Yeah.
But she'll do it anyway.
And the mods.
As long as she doesn't get that big chiropractor rolling thing that you did before. That one or that hurt.
Oh, yeah. And all the mods on here, thank you guys so much for working so hard for us.
Yeah, and just before we go, if you're a creator or whatever,
and check out Jim saying he's hoping to do a stream from one of the parks on Tuesday. That's going to be awesome.
And we don't have plans this Tuesday night, Jim, so we will be watching it, not just the review.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's awesome.
Yeah.
And hopefully, next time you come down, Barbara, in January or February, we'll get to meet all these people.
So
It's really, we'll say it before we get off, it's really tough to meet up sometimes because I know in the videos it looks like we're always at Disney, we're always at character. We still live a while away. So Friday night to the character warehouses, shoot a 38-minute video is a 4-hour turnaround for us.
Right.
So during the week it's really hard. So.
But we try.
Guys are better than what's on TV. I'm pretty sure we are. I'm just kidding.
Magic.
We watch YouTube more than.
Than
regular
said
TV
that
too.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
So Jim, yeah, we'll be there Tuesday night because we didn't find the movie for $5 to watch this Tuesday. I'm just kidding. I like messing with Jim. Hopefully, yeah, I would say Magic Kingdom would be pretty good for Jim too, right?
Okay.
He did Epcot, which was great. So wherever you go, Jim, we'll be there watching. October for what is cool. I'm gonna sit here and read your comments after we're gone as she rubs my back. Right?
Yes.
She has to now. You guys heard it, right? Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you
And once
so
again,
much.
everybody have a fantastic night and a great week.
Yes.
And thank you so much for spending this time with us.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't waste a day.
Every day's a gift.
Bye, guys.
Bye.